Matt, thanks. Happening tonight, the city of South Bend took a first step toward planning for the renovation of what could be described as a colossal eyesore in the heart of the city's market district. We're talking about a pair of bridges and a big cloverleaf that look more like an interstate highway interchange than a collection of city streets. Our Natasha Casal attended an open house tonight and has both a bit of a history lesson and a look at what the city's planning. Natasha.
George, this plan has been in the works since 2012, but for the plan to move forward, public feedback is required, and that's what began tonight. Tuesday, the Howard Park Event Center was positively packed with people interested in a chunk of aging infrastructure in South Bend. The city was looking for feedback as it plans what's next for the gigantic concrete bridges that carry Eddy and Sample Streets across the St. Joseph River. The bridges and a big cloverleaf were constructed more than 60 years ago when Studebaker was thriving, and the roads were choked with traffic. Studebaker closed up shop in 1963, but the bridges and concrete cloverleaf remained. The city's Deputy Public Works Director, Jitin Kane, says the tangle of concrete quickly became useless, dividing neighborhoods. Now he hopes to hear what neighbors want.
And we're here to get feedback from the residents and the general public about what they'd like to see there, what they think of the existing ramps, what kind of issues they have in terms of transportation, and just their vision for the area.
Last year, the city won a $2.5 million grant to remove the network of ramps. The city is adding more than $500,000 to fund a consultant study and form a functional plan.
It's very important to get the community involved in a process like this. This is a federally funded project. It's very prescriptive, so we have to make sure we're engaging with all residents of the area, the general public, and getting their feedback on what they'd like to see here.
The plan for what's next will include public feedback as well as data about traffic flow, speeding, and the like.
Some of the initial traffic analysis shows that there are individuals who do speed on the Eddy Street Bridge. But this is really about looking not at the bridge. We're not talking about removing the bridge infrastructure. This is really just looking at the ramps, the off and on ramps, and whether can those be replaced by a different alternative. And that's really what the study is about. It's looking at alternatives to the on and off ramps.
Another meeting about the plans for the Market District is expected to happen next spring or summer. We will continue to follow this important story. George?
Natasha Casal tonight on an important story 60 plus years in the making. Thank you, Natasha.